After nearly 3 weeks of constant traveling, I made it to Lake Atitlan. I arrived to the biggest city on the lake, Panajachel. Here, I would stay a few days exploring the markets and walking around town, observing the lake, the locals, and the scenery. The plan from here was to head over to the other side of the lake, to San Marcos, where Meg was already waiting for me. The descent into San Marcos is noted for having the most scenic viewpoint around the entire lake. We decided to spend just over 3 weeks living on the lake, similar to what we did in Roatan, Honduras. Rent a place, take it slow, and really get to know it and its everyday life. Part of the way I like to travel is not just constantly riding and doing every possible tourist activity I can, but rather to immerse myself in the local culture and really get a feel for what it's like to live somewhere different. My videos are usually known for traveling on my motorcycle, but this video is focused on my experience living in the land of volcanoes. More specifically, San Marcos. I finally reunited with Meg, who had splurged on an Airbnb for $43 a night and was lucky enough to spend 2 nights with her, soaking in this gorgeous view. The murals and artwork all around San Marcos is incredible. It's so colorful, artistic, and expressive of the history of the lake. San Marcos is known for being the more spiritual and hippie town around the lake, famous for their hippie highway, which is considered the hippiest place in all of Latin America. Hippie Highway is located in the center of San Marcos, and it's where you'll find all the fancy cafes, fusion restaurants, handmade crafts, and loose clothing using colorful patterned textiles. Our first night together, we tried some tofu pad thai. It was delicious.
Air Max first tuk-tuk. Yes, and Max got his bike parked out the front of the Airbnb, and someone came, took off the Mexico sticker, a little duck hat that was a gift, and his Go for Adventure sticker.
Well, good thing I can get more printed, but
yeah, like what the hell?
still.
After some searching, we settled on Cabañas Piedra El Paraíso, an amazing cabin perched on a hill with an incredible view of the lake, located between San Marcos and San Pedro. We wanted to enjoy the view of the lake every day we were here, and so we paid $500 and it was ours for the month.
Lady? We just walk across the street. We're really the only ones over here. And it's just, it's a bit windy, a bit choppy today, but still pretty mellow. But yeah, wow.
One of our favorite things to do while on the lake was take a walk to town along the shore's edge, bushwhacking and traversing around rocks to pick up our groceries and local fresh produce from our favorite vendor, Rosie, before heading back to our cabin.
Oh, there's a trail.
Taking a casual walk along the beach to get back home. There.
Making a web in my hammock.
Oh my god, that's a brown recluse.
No, it's not.
That's totally brown
That
recluse.
is not. It's yellow. It is not a brown recluse.
That's brown.
That is not brown. That is a fine guy. I'm sure he's not poisonous. Yeah,
Don't get too close.
he's fine. Just a huntsman, potentially the common rain spider.
Another huntsman?
Yeah, but huntsmans are fine.
About to get hit with another one of these famous lake storms. I wish I recorded earlier, but you could see all the volcanoes, and then in a matter of seconds they were just engulfed in this mist coming towards us right now. Yeah, you can't see anything in the distance anymore.
It's so windy.
Yeah, the wind's picking up. And I think it's gonna be a proper storm tonight. Lots of rain. Workstation is currently at risk. But Meg,
Cozy.
she's cozy. I was gonna say she doesn't care.
Oh no, I'm excited.
And we're just chilling, listening to music, drinking some tea, some ginger tea, because I've had really bad heartburn the last 2 days.
Oh, it's coming.
Well, the rain's here. You can see the eagle's nest all the way up there. What'd you get?
Trail mix. There's some bananas in it too.
How much was it?
Bananas. 35.
The next town over is called Sanuna, separated by a pretty rough dirt road. And it's noted for having a lot of mountain area to hike and an easy waterfall hike as well. Since we weren't planning on doing any crazy volcano hikes around the lake, we were saving that for Acatenango, we decided to go for a ride and check it out. As per my luck, I somehow always end up riding through the towns during their big market days. Oh well, I'm used to it by now. and they're pretty chill about it. I just ride through the markets and continue on.
All right, made it to the trailhead. Crazy road up here. And that's the trailhead right by the Atitlan organic sign. Pretty lady ready to go. Already super cute. Walking through a bit of a bamboo path. And I don't think it's meant to be a difficult hike or anything. I can already hear it. I can hear the waterfall. Just need to locate it now. That's a pretty cool waterfall. Very cold though. What do you think of that?
A quick tour of our cabin. We had a super comfy king-size bed, a nice couch, and of course the main feature was our balcony, where we basically spent 90% of our time living. So we spent a lot of time on the lake, but what did we do? To be honest, we took it slow. We didn't plan too much, and we spent a majority of our weeks working, relaxing, and enjoying the lake with each other. We needed to make money as this lifestyle doesn't come free. We would occasionally work at some of the other cafes when we wanted to change it up.
Gato, so cute.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that I joined the Atitlan Chess Club. It was awesome. A couple days a week, I'd ride over to one of the featured cafes or German pretzel restaurant and just play some chess. And of course, we took plenty of boat rides around the lake, whether to visit San Pedro or Panajachel to eat at their popular Paraguayan restaurant.
Smells so good. Oh yeah, you know it smells good, doesn't it? It's Panajachel, but had to wait like 40 minutes in the rain for a lunch or so. We've got automatic time to get a drink.
Being so close, of course we had to visit Reserva Natural Cerro San Cujil, where all the influencers get their famous bridge jumping shots. We decided to rent a kayak instead, until it began to sink. Then we made an emergency docking. We ate at plenty of restaurants and even checked out some pre-launch bars with some prototype cocktails. We enjoyed the view and every sunset we could soak in. Ultimately, we just wanted to spend our remaining time together because, well, Meg and I were going to be going our separate ways soon.
Pretty windy day here in Lake Atitlan, and going down for our last swim together in the lake. Maybe get some drone shots, but it's quite windy. And nice sunny day. And then we're gonna pack up, and Meg's coming with me to Antigua for about a week. Gonna go hike Volcanoes Acatenango, spend some time at a forest cabin, and then she's gonna take a bus back here and stay a couple months just working and catching up on things while I continue my travels south into El Salvador. So this is kind of like a break point for us where we kind of just go our own way for a bit and do our own thing. Haven't really had a chance to explain it, but yeah, we've talked about it, and just Meg can't afford to travel at my pace right now, so it's a really pivotal point in her life where she needs to just hunker down and accomplish some things and figure out some things. So yeah, I'm gonna go off exploring for a few months solo or more, who knows. There's no plan of where or when we're gonna meet up again, but yeah, we're gonna have a good time for the next week in Antigua, and end things with a awesome volcano hike. So yeah, let's go for a swim.